This town is the 7th largest city in the United States and is located just 30 miles from downtown Austin. You want to know more? Well, stick around. Hey everyone, I'm Angie Ufomata with Norwell & Company, your favorite local realtor in the beautiful Austin area. Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of Georgetown, Texas. Pro number 1, there is loads to do. Don't let this small town fool you. Georgetown is loaded with a ton to do. You can explore 40 parks and 16 miles of trails with the great outdoors and Lake Georgetown. Gary Park is one of the largest municipal parks in Central Texas and offers a playscape, pavilions, fishing, splash pad, equestrian arena, and an event center. Other popular parks include San Gabriel Park, which has exercise equipment, playscape, disc golf, a baseball field, basketball courts, sand volleyball, soccer, and so much more. Blue Hole Park, which is where you want to go to take in nature, but most importantly, it's a place to cool off from the Texas heat. Another popular park is Creative Playscape, which is a unique park that not only has a playscape, but the city's history is incorporated throughout the park. You can take a stroll in the square past some of the finest Victorian architecture. Georgetown has one of the most beautiful town squares you have ever seen. So much so that it was voted as having the most beautiful town square in all of Texas. Here you'll find rows of local shops and restaurants and a whole glass full of hospitality. Some local favorites when it comes to food are Gumbo's North, 600 Degrees Pizzeria, Burger University, Monument Cafe, which was featured on Guys, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and a whole lot more. There's also amazing coffee shops like Just Love Coffee Cafe, Galaxy Bakery and Cafe House, 309 Coffee, and Lamp Post. There are festivals like the Red Poppy Fest and the Food and Wine Festival, to Second Saturday Market Days and Music on the Square concerts. If you're up for a little caving adventure, you can check out Inner Space Cavern. This cave is about 3 miles from downtown Georgetown, and it's one of the best preserved caves in Texas. The temperature inside stays at about 72 degrees all year round. You get to see prehistoric animal bones and so much more. It really is a cool place to check out. Pro number 2, affordability. The median home price in Georgetown is $242,500, and this is in December 2020. This is one of the most attractive things about considering Georgetown. Your dollar can go a long way in this charming city. For $240,000, you can be in a community rich in history, a master plan community, or even a new construction community, which are developing throughout Georgetown. There are starter homes, townhomes, move-up homes, and luxury homes. There's a lot of flexibility when it comes to housing options. The median household income is $70,000. The cost of living is about 9% lower than the national average. Property taxes, which are 1.8% to 2.3%, and utility rates are about 1% lower than the average. This city is also ranked number 3 for the safest Texas cities by safehome.org. Georgetown really takes pride in the community aspects of its culture, where neighbors become like family. Number 3, schools. Georgetown ISD is rated a B+ by niche.com. It has 19 schools and serves over 12,000 students. Programs that are offered are pre-AP and AP coursework, college career and military readiness, and career technology courses. There are charter schools and private schools as well. Outside of K-12 education, Georgetown is home to one of the oldest universities in Texas, Southwestern University. Pro number 4, the culture and people. The history in Georgetown is so rich and it's infused in many parts of the city. There are about 80,000 people who call Georgetown home. It has grown 7.2% since 2019, and it's still growing. Even with its growth, it still maintains its small town feel and has a big spirit. Georgetownians, I know, I just made that up, but it's really great. Georgetownians take pride in their city, their parks, art, restaurants, and their community. The people of Georgetown are warm and friendly. They make you feel like you're right at home. Their spirits create a relaxed and laid-back lifestyle that appeals to all walks of life. Now for the ugly. Okay, maybe not the ugly, but the not so great things about Georgetown. Con number 1, Georgetown doesn't have as many major employers. They do have companies like Airborne Inc., St. David's Hospital, and Southwestern University, which are the top 3 employers in the area. But outside of those 3, there really isn't a whole lot. So if you're looking for a larger company to work for, or you're in the tech field, you'll most likely be commuting to Round Rock or Austin. This may not be a problem though, since a lot of companies are giving the option to work from home. Con number 2, minimal transportation. The only transportation that they have currently is Go Geo Transit, which serves only 4 fixed routes in the area. There are plans in place to expand, but for now, you'll primarily need a car to get around. Con number 3, traffic. When you are traveling towards downtown Austin, you will quickly find yourself in traffic. Sometimes it seems like for no reason at all. A trip that was supposed to take you 30 minutes can double or triple quickly in rush hour. The source of all the disruption is IH-35. I mentioned this in my other videos, but this interstate is always under construction, always. And at some point, we'll all be able to see the fruits of the transit development and expansion. But for now, it is a real pain. You can see this with any city within this corridor. And just to solidify what we all complain about here, Austin was named one of the most traffic congested cities in the world. I mean, it's got to be really bad if it's the world. Luckily, there are ways to avoid this Zen breaker, starting with traveling during non-rush hour times and using toll 130 located east of IH-35 as an alternative. As a bonus to using the toll road, the speed limit is 85. Move over Autobahn. Con number 4. This con is really a pro as well, depending on how you look at it or what you're looking for. But Georgetown has a slower pace of life. You won't find high-rise buildings, segways, or the hustle and bustle of people on the move. The ability to step outside your front door and walk to conveniences will be missing. If you're looking for movers and shakers, you won't find them here. But what you will find is a more balanced life, one of relaxation and reflection. Now, that's not to say that you won't have fun on a night out, because Georgetown has some really great date night activities. So there's my pros and cons of living in Georgetown. Hope you found it helpful. If you're wanting to know more about the Austin and surrounding areas, check out my pros and cons videos of Austin and Round Rock. If you're thinking about making a move or relocating to the Austin area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'd love to be able to help you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.